Once upon a time, in the quaint village of Misthaven, there lived a curious and imaginative young boy named Oliver. Oliver had a special affinity for clouds, often spending his days gazing up at the sky and imagining shapes and creatures in the billowing formations above. Every morning, Oliver would rush out to the grassy hillside just outside the village. He would lie down on the soft, dew-kissed grass, gazing up at the vast expanse of blue sky. His eyes would twinkle with excitement as he watched the clouds drift by, transforming into magnificent castles, playful animals, and even ancient warriors locked in imaginary battles. One particularly sunny day, as Oliver lay on the hillside, he noticed something unusual. A lone cloud seemed to be moving in a different direction from the others, almost as if it were trying to communicate with him. Oliver's heart raced with excitement, and he couldn't help but feel that this cloud was different somehow. As he continued to watch, the cloud gradually transformed into the shape of a wise old owl. Its eyes, made from the sun's rays, seemed to be fixed directly on Oliver. Oliver blinked in disbelief, then chuckled to himself. Could this really be happening? He thought. Intrigued and filled with a sense of adventure, Oliver decided to play along. He raised his hand and waved at the cloud owl. To his astonishment, the cloud owl flapped its wispy wings and bobbed up and down, as if returning the greeting. Oliver's laughter echoed across the hillside. From that day on, Oliver and the cloud formed an unspoken bond. Every morning, they would engage in their unique game of cloud charades. The cloud would transform into various shapes, and Oliver would try to guess what it was portraying. A sailing ship, a mischievous squirrel, a swirling vortex of magic. As time passed, the villagers of Misthaven began to notice Oliver's unusual friendship with the cloud. Some thought he was merely daydreaming, while others believed he possessed a rare gift. Nevertheless, Oliver's cheerful demeanor and the stories of his cloud adventures brought joy to the village. One fateful afternoon, as summer turned to autumn, a dark shadow loomed over Misthaven. A storm was approaching, its thunderous roars and lightning flashes sending waves of unease through the villagers. Oliver, however, wasn't afraid. He believed that even the storm could be a friend. As raindrops began to fall, Oliver rushed to the hillside, his eyes fixed on the cloud that had become his companion. The cloud owl appeared, its form shifting and swirling in the gusty winds. Oliver raised his arms and danced in the rain, feeling the exhilaration of the storm all around him. In the midst of the tempest, a voice echoed in Oliver's mind, a soft, comforting presence that seemed to belong to the cloud itself. "Friend," it whispered, "we are one. Embrace the storm." With a surge of courage, Oliver closed his eyes and spread his arms wide, allowing the rain to drench him. He felt a connection to the very essence of the storm, an exhilarating sensation of unity with nature's power. The villagers, peering from their windows, were amazed by the boy who danced fearlessly in the heart of the tempest. As quickly as it had come, the storm began to recede, leaving behind a clear, sparkling sky. Oliver stood on the hillside, his breath ragged, but his spirit soaring. The cloud owl, now a mere wisp, hovered overhead before dissipating into the atmosphere. From that day forward, Oliver was known as the Storm Dancer in Misthaven, a boy who had embraced the elements and found a friend in the most unexpected of places. He continued to share his tales of cloud charades and stormy dances, reminding the villagers that even in the darkest moments, there was beauty and magic to be found in the world around them.
Subscribe for more beautiful stories.